Yeah, here we go.
We're taking too long.
NOGAS. No Gives a Shit podcast. First episode of 2018. What's up, people? I hope y'all had a good New Year's with me. Latino Tarantino, as usual. Ruthie Park, ladies first.
What's good?
Ladies first.
It's Ruthie.
Chico.
What's good? What's good?
Dirty Dade. And Danny Boy
Danny
Radio.
Boy Radio.
Just Danny, according to some people.
Just Danny, according to some ladies there.
Yeah, and then JC is doing camera work right now. JC, what's up?
Without his beard.
Without his beard, yeah. His New Year's resolution
Looking like
there.
a new person.
Wants to do some taxes.
Well, he's
now.
looking like some type of person. I wouldn't say new, but looking like some type of person. Another 3-letter word. All right, so talking about...
He looks like the movie Robert from
Like-
that episode of Jake and Josh.
Wow.
He looks like that.
He's missing the license plate thing.
He's missing the license plate. Anyways, what are we going to talk about? How was everyone's New Year's? Ruthie, you were talking about it.
Mine was great.
Yeah?
Thank you.
You don't want to
It
specify
was
too
great.
much, huh?
Y'all don't need to know about that. It's my personal life. Move on to the next person.
Damn, okay.
I swear.
great.
Okay, it was great. Good. Danny Boy, you was in California.
I was in Cali. I celebrated New Year's at Lake Tahoe.
Dope.
In a cabin in the woods. Could have murdered some people, but I didn't.
No, you didn't.
New Year, new
Glad
me.
you did it.
You didn't find no dead bodies in the woods and put it
I
on
didn't.
YouTube?
No, I'm not Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, he didn't do nothing wrong. Logan Paul, I'm with you all the way, buddy. Chico, how was your New Year's?
It was pretty basic, you know what I'm saying? I ended up at my cousin's house because I was around the area, so he was like, you might as well just chill around, you know what I'm saying? Watch the fireworks and chill with the family, so
True.
that's what I did.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good New Year's. I spent it on South Beach, saw some fireworks, and almost got into a fight.
Way to start the
Wait,
new year.
right.
Yeah.
Kicking
You
ass.
still got it. Checking in, you still got it.
And, no, but all's well that ends well. I was looking really clean that day, and I don't know, just some people got belligerent, and that's it. We've all been in that situation,
You
but
gotta understand it's New Year's Eve.
yeah.
Even then, though, you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Keep your
understand,
composure.
yeah.
You gotta be on point
I
at
feel
all times.
you.
That's my.
You gotta understand there's a lot of angry orchids going
Right.
around.
Exactly. But you should especially be controlled when you're dealing with friends and shit.
Definitely.
Subliminal shot right there. But anyways,
Friends.
how many of us have them? Friends.
No new friends.
You know, Bone
no
made
new
a song.
friends.
No,
Right.
no friends. Oh God, you and Bone. Here we go. We couldn't have started the podcast without Chico mentioning Bone. What are we gonna talk about first, y'all? Should we talk about Dave Chappelle or should we talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, here we go.
Lot of money.
Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like,
He's
What is this?
He's like,
Whoa.
He's the best living comedian out right
he
now,
really
man.
started.
Who has more money?
Probably
Kevin
Kevin Hart. man.
Yeah.
But
But
you
Dave
gotta
Chappelle
say-
passed
He's
up
trendy.
on a lot of
Yeah,
money. You know
Dave
what I'm
Chappelle
saying?
went on a 12-year hiatus, so
Yeah,
you gotta
man.
Oh,
understand.
12-year what? Haitian?
Haitians. I don't know.
Haitians?
I was like, wait a minute. What did you
He dated a 12-year-old
Let's skip
Haitian.
that. No.
What are you talking about? This isn't Kevin Spacey.
Everyone.
Hiatus.
Hiatus.
Right. Okay.
Thank you, Jason.
Close. It both
All right,
started with
Dan,
H.
that wasn't your first
Haitian.
language. is that?
Yeah, word.
Nah, but he turned down how much at that time? Billions of dollars?
No, 50 mil.
50 mil.
mil.
Yeah,
50 mil.
billions. Jesus, no.
Yeah, so yeah.
Nah,
He deserves
it's,
it. He deserves
yeah.
it.
Okay, so more money, Kevin Hart. More or funnier or more clout, Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
True.
He's a better artist all the way.
I want to see the Golden Globes. We're gonna watch it after this.
Sure.
They're wearing all black right now because of the Time's Up movement, which is why I'm, kind
Oh,
of wearing.
wow. We all rocking
Yeah, we're all
black.
rocking all black. Well,
Ooh.
faded black here, but
Yeah.
it's kind of.
We don't do it like
But
that,
it's
though.
How
but
old
it's
is that?
apocalypse, so
Yeah, how old is that shirt?
shirt
Gee,
is-
Now
This shirt is probably from like 1997, man.
there being
Wow,
So there's
that's
stories
crazy. There's a lot of stories
It's
with
right
that
on me
shit.
forever. Even got holes in it, man.
gunshots.
Everybody got their lucky shirt.
Maybe some
Everybody got their
fan
lucky
smarts.
shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
So yeah, that black movement. I don't know.
Oh, time's up. Hashtag time's up. Hashtag me too. Hashtag women's rights. Hashtag no discrimination. Hashtag equal rights.
That's what
Hashtag
I've been
equal
seeing
pay.
all day today.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
right. I'm down with, you know
I'm
what?
not really that far.
Okay, but you still wearing all
I'm
black,
still-
but
I'm
you
still-
you
yeah.
made it. You made it.
I made it. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
good.
No, but everyone's doing it, and you know, specifically girls. To me, anything that girls are doing, I'm with it as long as they, you know, they like
You should
it.
if you want the pussy.
As long as they include you. As long as
I
they
think that
include
goes
you.
against
Not like those.
that goes against the whole movement. But
Hey,
yeah, it
but,
kind,
you know,
I hear what you're saying. You said it. I'm glad you said it.
I
Me.
just feel like
Yeah, I said it.
they heard that, oh, if you wear black, it makes you look skinny. So they're like, let's just go with that color.
Jesus.
Let's all look nice.
That sounds so like a girl.
Damn, some people will need a black tarp for fucking to make that happen. Jesus. All black, me too. This whole movement, what do y'all think about that? I mean, I'm you know, obviously for equal rights and all that, but like, what do y'all do y'all think it's gonna be a fad that's gonna go? Oh shit, that's gonna go away in a minute, or do you think that's for here to stay, or what?
It'll probably go away. I feel like everything nowadays is a trend. I feel like it is.
Everything's
Like,
a trend.
Everything's a trend nowadays.
Hopefully it goes away, but it's just.
Hopefully it goes away.
What?
No, not hopefully it goes away, but
Wait,
like,
y'all
most
shut
likely it's gonna go away.
I just
but
hope people toughen up, dog. That's it.
It seems like every week someone else is getting
Honestly,
like.
I feel
raped.
like
Pay attention to me.
Yeah.
no.
Pay attention to
I
me.
feel like
That's what I feel like
nowadays
is.
people are so sensitive.
Oh yeah.
I feel okay.
Exactly.
I feel like they were low key sensitive, and now they just like telling everybody,
Yeah.
letting the whole world know.
No,
That's
you,
so
you can't
annoying.
throw a rock in Hollywood without hitting someone who's raping somebody or sexually abusing somebody. It's already up to like 48 prominent men in Hollywood that is getting accused of this shit. One, you know, George Bush, the old one, not even the fucking W.
Senior.
And right. He's like, what? He doesn't even know what the word sexual means anymore. It is.
He hasn't heard that word in years.
Dude, he doesn't even have that feeling in his body or mind anymore. The guy's, you know, living on his last golden years of life.
Damn.
But one thing that I saw recently that kind of irked me was that guy from Supersize Me. Did you guys see that? You ever see that movie,
Yeah, I
Supersize
saw
Me?
that.
Supersize.
McDonald's, right?
Yeah, that he ate like McDonald's Supersize for like a month straight, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then
I heard about that.
and then he almost died and shit,
Yeah.
and that's why they took away the supersize option. Anyways, this guy goes on Twitter and it's like, hashtag I'm part of the problem. So he's like outing himself that he did something back in the 90s to some colleague or some shit, and now he feels bad about it. So he's like,
Oh shit.
I don't know, but it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. Like hashtag I'm part of the problem. Like you're admitting that you're a piece of shit, or I don't even know what his purpose.
What his
behind that
point was.
Yeah, like okay,
People are just retarded.
he just snitched on himself for no reason. Instead of being a part of that movement in a more productive manner, he just ousted himself. Either one for publicity or just
That's what I'm thinking.
Probably
I don't know.
attention. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
He's trying to
Even-
side with them, like, oh, now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm with y'all. I'm sorry. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
what
saying?
was the point of that?
There's always people like that. Even remember that shoot up that happened in that concert, that country concert? Yeah, there was this particular person that Instagram something, or they Twittered. They're like, why couldn't they shoot up Nicki Minaj and like Migos' concert?
Oh,
And I was like, what the fuck?
people are retarded. That's just wrong.
What is you
Why
doing?
would you want anybody to
What-
shoot up
Yeah.
anybody's
Like that's what I'm
concert,
saying,
you know
bro.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
wait a minute.
And what was that person who tweeted that? Like,
They were
Well,
white.
I don't know the person, but it was a white girl.
It was a
Yes.
white girl.
Yeah, and then everyone was reposting, and I saw it, and I'm just like, oh, interesting.
Oh, so she was white, of course, because it was mainly
She was
white
like,
people.
because they shot up a country, like all the white people. I'm like,
I mean, white people are not really, or are they? Maybe they are used to white on white crime by now.
Yeah.
But, jeez, I mean,
that was just so ignorant.
yeah.
I don't
no.
know why
Black
people
people,
say certain
black people is
things.
black on black crime, but it's usually a reason. Somebody owes somebody money.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody, you
The
know,
reason behind that shit.
it's
Right,
like,
right.
you know, usually.
Usually, right.
but,
Most of the time, 99% of the time.
Right, it's a righteous. It's a bit. Oh yeah, he deserved that shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
But no, that white on
Nah,
white
but
crime
for
stuff and
real.
that white ignorance and all that, and the fact that we still even talk race so like adamantly and strong these days is ridiculous to me.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
you know, whatever. What I do know, and I've been like kind of really strong about, is how brown stock has plummeted. Fucking plummeted as far as Latin males, man. We ain't
Latin
worth
market.
shit nowadays.
Yeah.
We ain't worth shit. Like either all the good ones now or like they came out the closet. But like Spanish men, we like my stock is plummeted.
Y'all ain't shit.
No, we ain't like everyone's over us right now.
Even
as far
the
as,
Asian,
like, the game.
even the Asians are popping. Like, come on. Like we
why-
in
Yo,
music,
that's true,
get
that's
you a
true.
foreign bitch, blah blah blah, Asian hoe, Yokohama, blah blah blah. And I'm
Right,
just
Yokohama.
like, use your chopsticks, Like, come
That's
on,
right, motherfucker.
like,
You
we
know you
in
want
this
this
bitch,
Asian
bro.
pussy, bitch.
You gotta know how to pass the blunt with some chopsticks. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Yo, you
But-
I heard a joke the other day that made sense. Jesus was Asian. Jesus is Asian because the Middle East isn't a continent; it's in Asia. So fucking
You're
Jesus is
retarded,
Asian.
Oh my god.
Or African.
Right.
Or yeah.
What are you talking about? Jesus
Yeah, I guess,
black.
whatever.
That's
We
what-
can concur he wasn't white.
Yeah,
That's
for
for
sure.
sure.
That's
White
for
Jesus,
Yeah,
you see,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not Jesus.
I think he was a
man.
little brown,
He had a different name
brown
too.
yellowish.
Because,
I don't
there was
know.
no
He was a
J.
mix.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So that's that Me Too movement. I mean, everyone prominent is doing it as far as like females. I was looking on the gram. Amy Schumer,
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Of course, she's gonna do it. Natalie Emmanuel from Game of Thrones. Oh God, I love that girl. Ooh.
Oh.
Which one is that one?
Yeah.
The,
I know
the,
that.
the slave girl from.
Yeah.
Well, she's not a slave, but she's
the
the Khaleesi's.
the Tigerian, right?
Okay.
The
she's
the
the
slave,
The head
not the slave.
counsel
Wait.
of Daenerys
The maid,
Targaryen.
yeah, the maid of the dragon
Yeah.
girl.
Right. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's so fine.
She is. She really
She
is.
is
Her
beautiful.
and the dragon
The
queen.
dragon.
Like
Oh, yeah.
that's my team.
The dragon queen.
Them
And Sophie Turner.
and what's his name? The main guy, bro.
Which?
his
Oh,
name-
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow?
Yes.
Oh, speaking of Jon Snow, he got drunk as fucking.
I saw that. I saw that. He got kicked out of the bar, right?
He got kicked out of the
Really?
bar, B.
That's funny.
I guess he thought the White Walkers were coming.
Right. Winter is coming.
Yeah.
He's like, I told you guys.
Winter ale is coming.
He got really into his character, man.
Right.
Yeah, he
I
really
wonder
did.
if they-
He got belligerent as fuck in there. Hell yeah. I wish I could
They
have
got
pulled
a
it up,
video?
but yeah, they
I
got a
wish I
video.
saw it.
He's getting in people's faces like,
Bro,
yeah,
who you be
I'm Jon
following? I
Snow.
wish I knew.
Well, yeah, the GTO
Oh,
fan club. I follow them, hard body. Yeah, for sure. I gotta follow them. But yeah, he got in people's faces, talking shit, kind of like how my friend was on New Year's, kind of like that. But like,
Acting very ignorant.
yeah, just very stupid and drunk. Like, dog, just relax, Jon Snow. What's going on?
I know, right?
Just
You're
go
a
home,
legend.
dog. Just go
Yeah.
home.
Bro, we're all rooting for you, my guy. Like, why are you doing this
Yeah.
to yourself?
He was at the Sean Penn Hades relief benefit
Oh, no.
yesterday. No, but I put a joke on the comments that said, keep him away from the open bar. But yeah, Sean Penn apparently had some type of relief benefit for Haiti, which I think is cool. You know, Sean Penn, I never really cared for him because he's a communist, but you know, but I think that's just invested in me now. But like, because I've lived in Miami so long, and my grandmother's Cuban, and she hates any. If you even say the word "commune,"
Yeah.
she hates you. Because
Yeah.
she'll think that. So I don't know if Sean Penn's really a communist or a bad guy.
I mean, there's different levels to it, and communism is the thing that you give somebody too much power and he don't treat the people right, then he's gonna look fucked up, which is what everybody
Right.
does because you give somebody power
People
and they
get so
abuse it.
greedy.
Yeah.
It goes to their head.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But Sean Penn, good for him. He has the Haiti relief or whatever,
All right.
bringing the El Capo to justice and shit. He's been doing a lot of goddamn
El Capo or Chapo?
El Chapo. Whatever.
Yeah.
Who's up?
El
Yeah.
Capo.
You're
Jim
thinking about
Jones.
the drink.
I'm thinking about motherfucking Jones and shit. Yeah, so he was there. It went really well. David Spade was out there. A bunch of people was out there.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
David Spade look old as hell, man. I seen him the other day.
Yeah?
Shit.
I mean, yeah, everyone's getting old, B. We getting old.
We
you
getting
know.
old, yeah.
Not me.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
stay
yeah,
young
except
forever.
you.
Except the,
I looked at Ruthie
the
like, except
Asians.
you.
Except the black people and the Asians.
Yeah,
man.
black don't crack and Asian don't raisin. So
And
fucks
Brown
with
just
us.
keeps going down.
Yeah.
Brown keeps just
going
going
down.
down.
We gotta come back up,
That's
man.
So
This is
sad.
Miami,
Yo,
bro.
but
We will.
you know what? That's right. Because years ago, Latinos were
We're the
like
shit.
the
It
shit.
was
Yeah.
popping.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
was
had.
popping.
Was it Pitbull that killed it for us, though? Who
Pitbull
No,
did.
no,
but
no,
Pitbull
Pitbull
Pitbull did do a lot here.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it was
Like,
to
he
the
did a
point where
lot.
back in the day, like I was, this pussy was being thrown at me. I'd
Yeah,
be
like oh,
who threw this pussy? Like that type of shit, you know? But like
oh,
nowadays is
you just even have a mix of Spanish, and they're like, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Word.
It's an
Nowadays,
accent.
it's like, I don't know. It's so weird.
Yeah, oh,
maybe
you
I
gonna
feel
beat me?
it's a trend.
Like you
Bro,
gonna beat
tired
me?
of hearing
it's a
Spanish.
trend, though.
Yeah, it is a trend.
Because
It
they're
is a
like,
trend.
oh, okay, now this is in, so we gonna get this popping, and then
Right.
they move on to the next one, and they go back.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's why I'm
They
just
will be
like,
back.
I'm not,
They will be back, and I'm gonna make sure that I do all of my power, and us too. You know,
For sure.
and to empower the Latino man again back on the rise, because we for sure we got flavor, dog, and we
if
Yeah,
you
get back
have
up there.
flavor, then you already have flavor. You
That's
don't need
right.
you don't need to do anything about that.
we got raw sauce. You know,
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
but
He's trying to finesse this shit right now.
that's
Like-
right. But you know what's how I noticed is because Latin women never lose stock.
Oh yeah, of
You know
course.
what I mean?
What you mean?
That's how I know. I'm like,
on.
yo, how are Latinas? I mean, no, that's not even a question. I know why Latinas are still
Right.
like you know, top notch or whatever. But like, then I started noticing like, hold on, me to you to me to. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. You know, this is not good. What's going on with this stock right now? But whatever, we'll be back like you said. We're like Bitcoin. Sometimes we pop in 15 grand.
Yo, Bitcoin,
And then, you know,
that shit finna drop.
Spitcoin.
Yeah,
We're
it is.
Spitcoin.
That shit finna drop.
Of course, no. Bitcoin
You
is
know
a
what? It
fucking
just
robbery.
got
Y'all need to hurry up and
popularity.
sell that
It
shit
just
right
got
now.
popularity.
Yeah.
And that's why it's gonna drop.
That's why it's gonna drop. Yeah, no one's gonna back it up.
But
You,
look,
you
this is
can't
like-
back it up with gold or
This
cash.
is a little tip though. There's a bunch of other coins that are like Bitcoin.
Yeah,
that's
they got like
Litecoin.
lit.
This is
Yeah.
Like,
it-
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say
There's always a
Litcoin.
competitor. There's always a
Bitcoin.
competitor to the top dog.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah.
I was I bought a Bitcoin in 2014 at $280.
Smart. I passed up on it, man.
Yeah, I mean,
And what'd you do? You still have it?
I can't disclose that information.
Okay, well you better sell that if you still have
This
it
is what
now.
reality
Well,
dream
maybe
is.
I did.
Yeah,
Maybe
this
I
is where
did.
reality
Maybe that's
dreams
a
gets
good
its funding
idea.
from.
Good shit, bro.
Yo, no, I try to get my ex's
He's
rich
rich.
mom.
It all
Why,
makes sense.
why you
now.
think I'm getting so many surveillance cameras at the crib? Why you think I've been getting so many guns?
God, bro.
No, but it's only because I knew about it way back.
yeah,
What you're talking about is
yeah.
Litecoin, Dogecoin, the Ethereum shit. I even had a laptop designated to mine Bitcoin,
That's dope.
which I leave running for like 2 weeks straight, and then it'll get like 0.00001 fucking thing like every 2 weeks or something. It was like very minimal because you need servers to really mine Bitcoin.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, Latino men, we're Bitcoin. We'll be back. God damn it, that was my main
Yeah.
point.
Just hope you don't drop all the way
Always,
down.
No. We can, I mean, how much more
No,
can
they're
we drop?
not. You guys
Goddamn.
are not. Like, maybe it's just in Florida,
No.
but
Well,
like,
in the gay world, I think we're popping.
oh yeah,
But,
y'all
like,
popping.
yeah.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that kind
We
of
popping for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, man.
Well, not for the wrong reasons, for different reasons that
That's
we're
different
not.
reasons.
as-
You're right,
honestly,
you're right, you're right.
honestly, that be
Yeah.
making my friends so tight. When these guys, they look so fine, and then they're gay,
And then they're
just
usually
like,
Latin, right? They're
"Oh,
usually like Puerto
fucking-
Rican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you know that's in a way that's fine. You know, it's not wrong, but it's just like as far as the heterosexual game, we're gonna go back up, baby. I promise. You know, I promise. I'm gonna get.
You're
you know.
not that bad. Like you're acting like you guys are like slumped down there.
it's
Just like,
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, Ruthie.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
Yo.
damn, I didn't know you don't get pussy for that long. Shit.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
Let's not disclose that information.
It's our usual standard of that's
Right,
that's
right.
changed.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
I blame it more on social media because I used to be more.
Yo,
outgoing
social media is
before.
annoying.
And go get
Why do they
numbers.
do
We used to
that?
have like competitions about who get the most
Yeah.
numbers. Like we run loose in the mall. Hey, I got this girl's number. Oh, you got that girl's number too? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
You just be giving out to everyone.
now
that-
everybody's on Instagram. And
Oh,
like I jump on
Instagram.
POF and shit like that, and I don't know the lines to say, so they don't hit me back. And I hate small talk, so like I get bored
Right.
fast.
Yeah.
I feel
You know, and like
And if you
Yeah.
message them, they think you a creep,
exactly. So
or
I'm
they
like,
think they too good for you, or
Right.
I don't know. They're weird, so that's why they
super
talk
weird,
back to
super
you.
weird.
Or some
Exactly.
shit.
That's why they.
I don't be talking to strangers. What you mean? That's how my mom raised me. Like, don't be talking to strangers.
Word.
No.
Yeah.
And like, what am I gonna type? I don't even know you. Trying to set me up? What? You know
No,
what I'm
this
saying?
is okay. Hold on. Pause. There was this one girl in California. I don't remember her name. But this is Asian chick. She messaged me on my IG. She don't fucking know me. She didn't even follow me. She started liking like 10 of my photos. Messaged me because she goes, "Oh my god, hi. We should be friends. You should come to California. I have a house here. I'll take care of you."
Okay.
Sounds like a man to me.
I'm just like, and like, I'm looking at her profile and I'm just like, this is weird. Like, this girl don't even know me.
She got 2 pictures.
And she was just like, oh, no. But she had a legit IG, but it was just weird because she don't know me. But she's like, oh, you're Asian, just like me. You should come to California. I'm like, bitch, what do you think? I'm like, stupid. You're in traffic, like human traffic my ass or some shit. Like, it's gonna be
End
like
up back in Asia.
Taken number
back
3.
in Asia.
Seriously, like, taken 3, I swear.
Your mom calling like, listen, I have a certain particular set of skills, and it's called 911. If you don't give me my hello.
Oh my God.
Love and Hip Hop Miami. Let's get into it now.
Let's bring out our expert on that.
Oh yeah, we will in a second. Now, I guess a lot of people. This is a trendy show, so of course the opening show was gonna do well. It's in Miami this season. It has a vast cast of some familiar faces and some mostly new faces. Some of them being a friend of mine. Well, not a friend, but like a friend of an associate, whatever.
Of a friend.
Anyways, I called up my cousin, and she's into all the stuff, all that trendy stuff, and she likes it. She gave it a thumbs up. She said that Amara, which is one of the cast members there, has a great story. And it's focusing on the beginning of her career, and her favorite character so far is this young Hollywood guy. I don't know who.
Young Hollywood is the dude that Amara La Negra went to go see.
Okay.
He's the producer. So Amara La Negra went to the first meeting with her mom.
Okay, yeah, which we saw her mom, Ruthie. Remember we saw her at Wynwood?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
All right, now, Amara says that her mom goes with her everywhere, like even on dates and shit. You
really?
Know what I'm saying?
On dates?
Like, yeah.
Is that her manager?
No. Her manager is an associate.
So her mom just be chilling
another
in
street
her
boss
of
ours.
Hollywood came to say what's up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, damn, for real? You brought your mom? You know what I'm saying? Is that a problem? Yeah, no, let's go get a drink, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then she came back later and they had a talk, and he was like, look, this is what I think. What he was telling her was that because she want to rep that she's black and fucking Latin, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Afro-Latin.
All right, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So she wanted to keep the fro. He's telling her to get like Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people want to see. And she's like, nah, but I don't want that. I want to rep. Right. So I feel it. You know what I'm saying? But
like you can't be doing everything because of what people do or the social media says you have to do.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Now the drama there is going to be because Amara has a friend that she was like talking to. I forget her name. But for the next show, like supposedly the friend like jumped her fence. And now she talking to Hollywood. And so she didn't want to comply to the straighten her hair down and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
She's trying to get in.
Holler at her friend.
Yeah.
So then now there's that beef.
You know what? That is a very interesting point. A lot of people are scared to make showbiz friends, quote unquote, around here in Miami because a lot of people try to step on toes, cross your toes, jump your fence.
Disrespect.
And it's I mean, I get that it's a dog-eat-dog type of business, but at the same time, I think there's enough money for everybody and enough clout for everybody to not be like a snake like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Also, this is the music industry. So
and that's fucked up, but that's got to change because that's why Miami ain't on top right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to help each other out. Like it's like that. I'm across you. You know what I'm saying? We both coming in for something. And it shouldn't be like that because it should be like, even on Amara's side, she should have been like, okay, my homie got on. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have turned into some snake shit. We should have turned my homies on. My homie's gonna put me on when she got the chance.
Yeah, but I think where they
helping each other out.
You know what
I mean, we invited her and my street boss associate, Too Nice. Shout out to him. Back in when was it? November?
It was like
November.
A month ago.
Oh, you was there too.
Yeah, we was together.
Okay, so we invited them and I knew that she was lit. Like she was a very talented personality, and Too Nice is also he's came through before. He's a good dude, usually about his word. But I knew it'd be lit now. They're very busy now in January. But what does that mean? That just because they haven't officially scheduled to be on the podcast, that I'm gonna be upset? No, it's the business. It's the business.
And when the time is right, though, that's when it comes.
Exactly. We can't be getting all upset about this show business stuff. And I can see why she's getting upset or like it's a competition with her and a friend.
Of course.
Because once you get to a level like that where you're at the door, you got your foot in, you have to be so on point and be careful who you have in your circle and who you consider a friend, because when it comes to that show business, that fame, that money, people get greedy and will do
money
on you.
Money changes people, man. There's very few people that know how to get the money and then bring it back, you know what I'm saying, and break bread with everybody. Or give people jobs, man.
Even people who get a little bit money, like just a little bit more, they turn so greedy.
You don't gotta give out handouts. Just get them jobs.
Yeah.
And when they was fucked up and you was helping them, I was like, that shit never.
Listen, if I eat, you gotta eat. That's how I think, you know.
Sure.
But a lot of people say that, but they don't do it. So.
Yeah. I mean,
now, like if you go out and give them a job and they're like, "Nah, I want the money," then you gotta know.
Yeah, he's a fucked up person.
Yeah, that's it. Like, cut him out.
For sure.
Yeah, it's not like we're out here like sucking.
There's no handouts.
Exactly, no handouts.
I don't get no handouts. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no handouts thrown my way.
Because there ain't no handouts given.
Exactly. You gotta earn it. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you see me, I'm putting in work.
You have to take it sometimes. You have to take it. But that's different. You don't take it from an associate or your people who you're portraying to be a friend.
Right. That's
not right.
Just
so
being a snake.
And I understand
that's not only right. You know, that warrants retaliation. In my
for sure.
Sure.
Damn right.
For sure.
Damn right.
I'm a
and then they
street
did.
boss,
You
like
see the drama.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? They can do that and then get the fame and the money, and then later it's gonna bite back anyways.
Right. Because you never know who you're gonna see on your way down.
Right.
After you're up, because that's
at
a
the end
common
of the day,
saying.
the boy Hollywood that she's talking about, like he's on his business. That's what he's thinking about. He's like, damn, if I bring this, that's something new. Something new is a risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, that's the problem, because people got to take risks on different shit.
They're making him look like a real villain, though. I seen a couple snaps.
Oh, really?
He's business. He's business.
I seen a couple headlines that
because of what he
trashing
said.
and trashing like a racist and shit.
It's because of what he said.
Yeah.
She was like, I want to rep this, and he was like, look, you need to put your hair down more. Look, I want a more Beyonce look from you. You know?
Yeah.
We could do the Afro thing on certain videos, and then she got hot, and that's where it blew up.
Okay. All right.
He's just thinking from a businessman, and people got to understand that.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, hopefully, it looks like there's going to be a lot of drama on this season, so I look forward to finding a girlfriend who will make me watch it. But
you gotta watch it because it's Trick Daddy, because that's my thing. I would never watch that show ever.
If you haven't figured it out, Chico's our expert on Love and Hip Hop.
It's because Trick Daddy, you know what I'm saying? 305, I rep real shit to the fullest.
So Trick Daddy's on there, Pleasure P's on there, and I think
Gunplay's on there.
Trina's
The
on
whole
there.
Pretty Ricky's on there.
Who is Gunplay in love with in this fucking show?
He's with some girl that he was talking to or something, and now he's with some Miami Tip. There's a little drama there because, like, is he fucking Miami Tip? And the girl that he's with now, she's a gangster.
Okay.
Actually, she got shot like 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, she been
that
through
dude
some
is real gutter. That dude
he is. That's why he came back. He's coming back to Miami from Atlanta now. That's what it is. So, like, with the girl that he's with now, she's like, I don't want you going back there because all the groupies and past life shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's back here now, and he's like,
what's up? What it is? Tell me what to lick me, because I ain't got to give. I've been trapping in the trap a couple years. I used to listen to Gunplay.
He's gonna fuck up he's gonna fuck up if it's a girl like Gucci's girl. You know what I'm saying? That when he got locked up.
Keisha.
Yeah,
man.
Man. She's a rider.
She's a rider.
Yeah.
She deserves everything.
She gives him
That's
threesomes
why she
and
got
shit.
all that shit.
She deserves everything.
It's not even just about the threesomes, bro.
Well,
it's
about the money that
concept, bro. She's like, oh yeah, I want the threesomes.
That's what the focused on.
Anywhere else, bro. Like, find a girl like that.
That's how all the way she is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I know.
Gucci's a star.
But
those relationships are like that.
Yeah, it is.
Even
it
Trick
really
right
is.
now, he got his relationship. His ex-wife is on the show. Whether like divorce or something, I don't know what they're going through.
Okay.
But Trina it's her cousin.
Okay.
So like he's like, damn, I gotta go to this party. I don't even want to be here because we ain't vibing and this and that.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's crazy.
Trina's still looking.
Trina's still looking.
That's
fine.
baby mama
She
right
look
there,
nice.
man.
Man.
If I ever get
She
into the
look
game,
nice.
man, I'm marrying her.
You
heard
heard it
that,
here
Trina?
first.
That's my celebrity marriage right there. Me and Trina. Whatever people go through after that, whatever.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I look forward to it. My cousin really liked it. I seen a few people on Facebook comment about it, saying that that Amada is their favorite character. And I look forward to catching a few episodes. That producer Mona is really on point. I don't know if she still produces it, but she's like kind of the brains behind it.
Right.
But man, what a mastermind that lady is! Like to really bring this show to the way that it is, and anything that she touches when it comes to TV is turned to gold. Like it's incredible, man. That's kind of what I wanted to talk to Amada about, because she's been on real sets with the real equipment and team, and like she sees all the behind the scenes stuff that we're into. So
I would love to work on something like that with
hopefully they'll come on soon, all in good time. But for now, you know what I feel like? I finally realized that having a podcast and asking people to come on it is like asking them to pick you up from the airport at 5 a.m.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, if they're really cool with you, they'll do it.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they don't really. They're like, oh God.
They're like, man, I want to do it, but I got so much shit to do.
Yeah, like really 5 a.m. All right. All right.
I
think we can make it another day.
Right.
Let's reschedule. Can you come back another time?
So that's what I feel. But everyone who has come on, like last year was such an incredible fourth quarter of the podcast that it was just great. It just feels natural, and we're getting more natural as we go along.
Yeah.
And I really feel like they're gonna come on. And when she does, and I can't wait for them to come on. We're really gonna see another side of her. I think we're gonna, we'll be straight. Ruthie, we'll be good.
It'll be
awesome.
So Amada, come through too nice, man. Make it happen, my brother. Come on.
Yeah, the first time I met her, she was cool.
Yeah, she was
really nice.
She's around. She's around. So, good. Shout out to Love and Hip Hop Miami. Keep doing your thing. They got some other dude that my cousin wanted me to bring up. A gay trap Spanish rapper.
Let me tell you all about him, bro.
Okay.
That's Trina's cousin.
Okay.
Yes,
this is
we
the
know
most
that.
disrespectful, flamboyant ever.
Whoa, Chico.
Yo, you see him, you know what I'm talking
right
about.
Now.
And I don't got no problems with whatever. That's what you want to do. But
I don't have
think it's
problems
nasty.
with gays, man. Fuck that. Whoa, relax.
They say the same shit about me. Look at that fucking thug ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Jesus.
But the thing is, though, that he's very annoying, though. Trina don't even want to invite him to places, you know what I'm saying? Because he comes in and starts shows and starts fights and start calling her whole team like minions and shit.
But how's his music? How's his rap? Have you heard his rap?
His art.
Yeah, rap?
Because he doesn't like him as a person, so why is he going to listen to his shit?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
And also, it's the first time I've ever heard of him. Like, if I heard a song on the radio and you tell me this is the song, what you think about it? I'll tell you it's trash.
Depends what he's talking about. And when it comes to music for me, like, it depends what he's talking about. I love Frank Ocean. I love Frank Ocean. I think he's an alien. I think
you can't fuck with music like art.
When he talks about she's working at the strip club tonight, like I like stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so it all depends on the lyrics, if I could vibe with it. But I don't know. Is he? I gotta see the show. I can't.
I think he's not gonna make it too far because of his attitude. He doesn't know how to act, and that's what Trina kept telling him. You don't know how to act. It's not that. You see you coming in here, you calling them names, they could call you names too, and they're not doing it.
But
so
on a beef,
it's going to come back to that one.
On a beef, do you think Trina would take your side or her cousin's side?
What do you mean?
Like if you knew her.
She don't know.
If you wanted to marry her.
I know, but if you wanted to.
she'd have, I wish she knew me, but she'd have my back because I seen how she treated her people. She was like, yo, you can't disrespect my peoples like that. And
she's not
that's
close
her family,
to him, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
She's not close to him, right?
He's
Listen,
on the show.
Okay, family's family, but
I think
you don't have to like your family.
I think that's the
I
direction
totally agree with that.
Yeah. So
what you're saying about Mona, I think that's her throwing that in there because they were supposed to have a meeting and it was another artist that Trina's helping out. So Trina's helping out this artist and she's like, oh, okay, and she knows her cousin too. And her cousin was like, she didn't invite herself, my bad. The artist that Trina is signing was like, oh, I'm going on a dinner with Trina. You should come. Yeah. That was the worst thing she could have done. And I feel like that's what the producers did. They threw that in there to cause some drama.
Of course they do that. Of course they do that behind the scenes because that's what the whole show is about.
So they know that Trina's not on, you know what I'm saying? They're not that cool like that. So like we're gonna put that drama in there. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Yeah. Well, okay.
I feel like that show makes me stupid. I'm sorry.
Trick Daddy gonna keep it real.
It's just
I represent him 100%.
Watching it the first time I watched Love
and he don't
Hip
play that
Hop.
fuck shit. You gonna see?
No, seriously. But when I first watched it, it was interesting at first.
Yeah,
and
with
I
Jim
kept
Jones
watching
and
it.
Chrissy.
Bro, I kept watching that shit and I was like, yo, am I getting stupid?
I don't like reality shows, period.
The first season was dope. I'm a big Jim Jones Capo fan. He doesn't act. Him and Chrissy was just natural, and the way he yoked up that one manager dude for trying Chrissy was so, and he pushed the cameras away. He had his goons do. Oh my god,
yo, that
was one of the best clips I've ever seen in my life. And so Jim Jones, so Dipset. It was so Harlem. Yeah. It was great. But then later it started getting like just all about the drama.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Like
That's
too much.
It gave us Cardi B. I don't know how that happened,
wow.
but
Cardi B is
she's breaking records, right?
Yeah,
she making that money.
I've been following
like,
her before before her music. Like no, actually when she was doing
her
like
strip club days.
No, not her strip club days.
Lucky you.
I wish. Like I want to see that, but I used to like listen to her old music. This song called On Fleek, or like it was not bad, but it never popped off until Black or Yellow.
Okay, Bodak
Yellow.
But what you call it, Blockway? Blockway is on hiatus. I think Blockway Yellow is on hiatus.
I think there's something wrong with this side of the.
It's Black or Yellow. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Bodak Yellow.
Oh, Bodak.
Yeah, Blocko. You said it again, Ruthie.
It's Blocko.
Bodak.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I knew her. Wait, I didn't know her.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that we're correcting Bodak, a word that doesn't even exist.
No, bro.
Or the fact that you don't know how to say it.
Okay, no, but seriously, my point was, I've been following her like ever since her fucked up teeth. You remember her fucked up teeth?
No, I wasn't looking at her teeth, to be honest.
No, she got some big ass titties in her ass, but I'm saying like those teeth were fucked up,
Really?
and like she was funny as fuck too. She don't do those videos no more. She used to have some funny ass videos.
With funny teeth?
With funny teeth. No,
jeez.
She had like a half a tooth.
Oh, she was real ghetto.
Yeah, and like I'd be geeking when she was like doing her videos, but yeah.
Oh man,
she got all that. She
came up though.
She really did.
She put out. Yeah, what is she on hiatus?
Her teeth is on hiatus.
She recently tweeted out something against this Chicago rapper King Yella, who claims to have smashed her before Offset, which is not really a cool thing to claim. I mean, she looks like not that she's a hoe, but she looks like she had her fun.
Yeah.
But no, she claims that he's lying, which whatever. And Offset called this motherfucker, like FaceTimed him and like threatened him to whoop his ass and shit. Because that's the new thing that you FaceTime.
and threaten people.
Yeah.
So that should.
Set a date.
Set a date. That's a millennial
set a place.
And whoop his ass.
Or I just catch you by surprise.
Exactly.
I love the element of surprise.
Why would you call?
The world is so small. Exactly. It's like when shit like that happens, I just.
I'll see you when I see you.
No, because they should know who they're fucking with. So if you're gonna do that, they're gonna know that you're gonna pull up on them. Not fucking FaceTime your ass like, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, bro, if you was gonna be my ass, it would have been done.
Real motherfuckers don't got time for that shit.
Exactly. And and people who have money, they don't be stunting on fucking Instagram and all that shit. Come on, if you really have money, like we know you got money.
I mean,
it's like the concept is the same.
The Migos are a big group, and any negative thing, or maybe this comes off as negative, but I commend them on their success, whatever, blase. But stuff like that, especially over a female, not to say that Cardi B is just whatever, but like, I don't know, it's not really gangster to me. I don't know, especially like when you're trying to fight her past. Then you're gonna be fighting all. Yeah, you're gonna be fighting all your life, like all your relationship. You're gonna
it's stupid because you want to know why you giving that motherfucker fame.
That's what I'm
saying. And that's what that motherfucker want.
Yeah.
You guys are good right now, so just move on. That's what I feel.
Yeah, y'all getting bread now. Keep getting bread.
Exactly. Work together.
Don't even pay attention to that. You know that shit'll fall out next week.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, so let's place bets. How long do they have left?
They're engaged.
10 minutes. I don't mean to sound negative, but they're just too at the peak of their careers for it to last.
Trend.
I think I give it 8 months.
I'll give it 2 years.
2 years? Whoa, that's a lifetime in
a year.
In the showbiz?
12 months? By next January?
A year.
I say by the summertime they'll drop each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they just got engaged.
But look, I seen something on social media, and I don't know if that shit true or whatever. They talking about Offset's fucking side bitch or whatever.
I have a question though. Like, how long had they been dating, and then he just engaged her?
Probably a few months.
Bro, I thought they was dating for like 2 days, and then she got engaged, bro. And I was like, wait a minute. Weren't they like just together?
They ain't getting married though.
Well, you know.
Well, I know they're not getting married. That's just bullshit.
Yeah, all the
best. That's a big ring if they're not getting married.
Okay, first of all, that's all a trend. Like I told you, it's like all the millennials these days is all about trend. Like the ring, the wedding, the guy that you pick. Like, you know what you're talking about? Like, Latinos are not like. It's because it's a trend. They're like, okay, everybody likes this kind of this kind of race, so I want to go there. Everybody likes this kind of, so I'm gonna go there.
Tell it.
That's funny that you said that.
Now everybody likes Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna wear Louis Vuitton. Bitch, that shit been out for how many years? Like, come on.
And Gucci now.
Bitch. What you mean? Now you got your shit. Like, I've been at that shit.
Late as fuck.
Yeah, for real. We on Burberry now and shit.
Burberry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Burberry scarves and shit.
And everything makes like a full circle. It comes right
No,
back
it comes all right back around and you do that shit again, and I'm just like.
Get some Mason Margielas. Get some. Throw out another one. Give me another one, Danny.
Yo, check this out.
Another one what?
You finna bring out Echo and shit.
Bring out some Balenciagas. Those are that on
but
person.
I like some Balenciaga.
Cross colors, man.
$600 kicks, which I was never really into, but like.
Yeah.
I'd rather be into that than Jordans, to be honest. But
I love my Jordans. Don't talk shit.
no, I
always wanted them when I was a kid, and I didn't have them when I was a kid. So I got all the ones that I missed.
So I have the ones that I wanted. You know, I'm not like so crazy about it. I have like a whole wall full of fucking shoes and that whole room.
Right.
Like I remember I saw a friend's closet.
That's it. I know people with
Chico's like, that's it.
No,
my whole house.
You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. I'm not talking about those fucking little drawer closets. I'm talking about like those walk-in room closets.
Efficiency closets.
Like
you can have
I'm
efficiency.
good with my 10, 20 fucking Jordans. That's
we
it.
knew a dude named Shoe Man. Then when I was in the little thing about getting my shoes and all that, I would go get the Jordans and stand in the lines and everything. This motherfucker had a fucking storage full of shoes.
That's crazy.
That's
some people are like
crazy,
that.
Ridiculous.
All right, let's get back to the Shy thing. King Yella, is anything going to happen to him? Is any shootouts going to happen between the Migos and any Chicago rappers? Yes or no?
No.
Nah.
I don't know.
That
Chicago
shit
about
dead.
that life, boy. If
Chicago's about that life.
If it's real, it's
Yeah.
But when you said Migos,
Chicago's about that life.
when you
but
said
come
Migos,
on.
I'm like, that shit
Migos ain't that
dead.
dumb.
But
They ain't gonna
Migos
walk
ain't
into
that
Chicago
dumb.
like
that's that puss ass shit.
Chief
right
Keef holograms his concerts in Chicago. And he's from there. So imagine the Migos. Okay,
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Nay, nothing's going to happen. No one's going to get shot unless the Migos goes to Chicago. And I hope they don't get shot, obviously. No violence. We're very violent free here in 2018. Speaking of the Shy, the new show on Showtime tonight is running after the Golden Globes, I guess.
After the Golden.
No.
I thought it was
10
at the
p.m.
same time.
It's 10 p.m.
Golden Globes
Yeah, but the
at
thing
11.
is that they have
That's
the after
smart.
party shows and they have all this stuff after the Golden Globes, so it kind of runs parallel to it, concurrent.
Right.
But it's gonna be a rough show. A friend of mine, or showbiz friend, Alex Hibbert from Moonlight, the movie Littles. He's in it. He's a great actor. The kid's just a normal kid who's just really talented at acting. It really impressed me when I was on set with him last year.
Yeah.
But he's in it. The girl from Master of None, the comedy show with Aziz, Lena.
Yeah.
She's from Chicago and she's in it, so that's great.
For sure.
Common's in it. So it looks really dope. And then Eazy-E, I don't remember the guy's
Little
name.
Easy.
No, Eazy-E.
No, the
Eazy-E.
guy that portrays
The guy-
Eazy-E.
Right, All Eyes on Me.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
All eyes on me. What?
I mean, sorry.
What?
Straight out of Compton.
What?
Wait, I got so confused
Yeah.
just now. I was
What?
like, wait.
Yeah.
All right, just correct me,
Because when I
Mr.
heard
Hiatus.
Easy-E,
Yeah,
I
because
was
that's
like,
so different from
What?
like All Eyes on Me and the Straight Out of Compton.
What's his name? I'm trying to get his name down.
He came
All
out in
right,
King
guys.
Kong, Skull Island.
now, I confused it for Little Easy-E because I was like, Easy-E? What?
Yeah, I was like,
You know what? That's messed up advertisement, though. Why the fuck would you put Easy-E's name if it's not fucking Easy-E?
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets people
I
like
like
being
that shit.
confused.
Really
Yeah,
confused.
right.
But I will watch the show because it looks like a fucking dope show.
It does
but I
look. It
just don't
does
like that
look really
promotion,
good. It looks really good.
Gimmick that they're using.
Yeah, well,
it's
the
bad for
gimmick,
the
the
actor,
premise. It's not really a gimmick. It's the premise of the show. It's supposed to, I guess, chronicle the everyday struggles of Chicago, which is going through hell right now. Chirac,
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
So
No,
it looks
that
like a
for
great
sure.
show, and I reposted it on my Instagram to get people to watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I think that Lena, actress, is really funny and a really talented writer, and I know it's gonna be good. And Alex is good. So
It looks like a
Lena,
good
she
show.
won a
It looks like,
Golden Globe.
she want to go for Masters
For
of
Masters
None,
of
right?
None, yeah.
Did you ever
Wow.
see Snowfall?
No, she's in it.
You asked about
No. It was directed by the dude that was supposed to direct the All Eyes on Me movie.
What was Snowfall about?
What's his
John
name?
Singleton.
John Singleton.
Yeah.
It was a cool show. It was about like the crack epidemic in the 80s and the coke and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it's
see a
only
couple
been in
uncles
one
in there
season
then.
So far.
I see a couple. cousins in there. What else? All right, so who we got winning the best movie then? We already said it, right? Lady Bird and whatever.
It's up there. I really want Lady Bird to win.
Yeah,
okay.
But The Shape of Water is probably gonna end up winning, to be honest.
Okay. What else we got to talk about? The Shy. How about Logan Paul? We mentioned him a little earlier.
Oh, yeah.
What's
So-
up with
What
that,
is your
man?
thoughts about Logan Paul,
All right,
sir?
so let's set it up. Logan Paul is a YouTuber, very famous white guy, funny as hell.
I don't know about that, but
He's pretty funny. I like his stuff. So he goes to Japan. He goes to this forest that's known for killing people because Japanese love kamikaze.
I think I know what you're talking about.
So they discover a guy who hung himself, and then they're in like disbelief. But they record it a little bit. They record their reaction. You could tell they're shocked. You could tell they're like he's freaking out inside.
And this is all real.
But he's trying. Yeah,
he's freaking out.
no,
laughing,
the guy's
all
dead.
that.
The guy's dead. No, but he's not laughing. He chuckles in like nervousness.
He's like,
Yeah, right. He's
Like
trying to
that.
keep his composure, and so he chuckles. You never know how it's gonna feel like when you run across a dead
right,
body.
so people thought he was making fun of it.
Right. So he gets a big backlash because he posted it. He blurred out the guy's face or whatever, but you see like his hands.
They're like
he's
purple
just
and blue
he's
and all
just
that.
hung, right? Just
That's
dead.
so sad.
And
bro.
it's
selfish ass shit.
it's really known for suicide that far. So now they want to take away his contracts, his everything. Like there's a petition to get him off YouTube and shit.
Because of that chuckle, or because
Just
he
because
posted
of the whole
that.
video, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
And you
of
know
the
what's
video.
funny?
What do y'all
Like,
think?
why would he post that video
Yeah,
though?
it's-
Honestly,
Look, it's like
You gotta watch it.
you have to have some common sense. He shot the footage,
Okay.
edited the footage, or someone edited it, created a thumbnail for the video, and then posted it. Like, there's a process to.
But
it
what's
getting
what's
posted.
so he had to
first-
keep
so
watching
had-
that.
he
He
had
had
an
to
option to, like-
rewatch that
yeah,
shit
he's
over
like,
and
you know,
over
maybe
and
this
over
Yeah,
is not
but
a good
again,
idea.
bro.
you see worse shit in the news in Mexico.
Okay,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
news, bro.
You
Like,
see
why?
shows. You see shows. You see a bridge with decapitated heads
Let me
on
tell
the
you
news
something.
in Mexico.
So
Why
you-
should anything be censored? People should
Because
see what's really going on.
But
in
the
this
fact
world.
that
But-
he
I
edited
think
and
so.
everything.
Type of
fact that
shit.
he-
Okay, if you want to post something, but
Yeah.
he had to edit it and everything and make it all nice.
He's a
and
fucking
shit.
video person, bro.
I
Or
honestly
maybe
didn't
you know
even
what?
know.
He shouldn't have shown the body because of respect to the family and the
But
guy.
then how would you know it's real?
He blurred out the face,
Exactly,
right?
man.
And,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
he blurred out the
he
face.
focused on the
Another
hands
thing,
and all that.
I would have not even known about a suicide forest in Japan had it not been for this
You know
whole.
what?
That's true.
I did know about
I did know
that
about it.
suicide.
I didn't know
know
about
I
it.
didn't know about it.
I forget where it's
yeah,
at.
they made a
what
movie
it-
about
they
it.
had
Yeah.
a name
The
for it.
Forest,
They had
I
a-
think it's called.
What is it
The
called?
Forest. The Forest.
No, but the real name for it, do you know it? Because there's a real name for that place.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a real. It's not called Suicide Forest.
Yeah.
They don't have tourists.
It's
so-
an English
Oh my
version.
God. This is the suicide forest.
It's
Everyone.
called like
Take a look.
Aganyami or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Golden Gate Bridge.
People camp out in that forest
That's another
for
place.
days to decide, should I kill myself or
Right,
not?
right.
And then people volunteer and go, and then they talk to these campers and like try to talk them out of like leaving the forest.
Yo, that's a
It's-
trend
it's
that the
crazy.
Japanese have had
Yo,
for
that's
ages.
just-
B. Like
there's
the
just
samurais killing
guys-
themselves,
no, no, no,
kamikaze.
no,
They
no.
just
Yeah.
don't give a
no,
fuck.
I'm not.
It's some
No,
hardcore
that's
shit.
some
Yeah, you're the
demonic
other side,
shit right
yeah.
over there.
Yeah, I want to
Is it-
live as long as I can. I'm trying to live.
I'm finna leave there.
Listen,
Nope.
Life is short enough without us taking our own lives. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
That shit is selfish. I do not condone
Yeah,
that.
suicide
I
I
don't-
mean,
It's
I,
not
I
an-
get
it's
no.
not an
Honestly,
answer.
every morning when I
Makes
wake up
me really
nowadays, like
upset.
I'm just like, man, I understand suicide. Like,
Man, shut the fuck
Oh
up,
my
bro.
God!
Nah,
What the
I
fuck?
can
The
I
day
do
you
not
kill
condone
yourself,
this.
But
I'm
I'm
going to
alive
resurrect
already,
you
you know
and
what
kill
I'm saying?
you
Good,
again.
good,
Like,
nah.
for real.
We're
not
gonna
even by
have a
I'll beat your
podcast
ass.
in your
on purpose.
tombstone.
What?
We're gonna have the podcast in your tombstone.
I don't know. You said, what if you didn't do it on purpose? Like
Yeah,
you rolled
if
over
I
on a
took
knife?
Too many Ambiens and something like that. Not rolled over on a knife.
That's called overdose.
Yeah, okay, so JC, yeah,
No,
thanks
he
for
was
spinning the
gay.
rumor.
Damn, JC.
Nah, that
You do your homies like
Damn,
that? We were
JC.
talking about this earlier.
I think JC knows something.
No, if that happens, it'll be because you surpassed me in career. That's what,
Damn.
You
Bang,
gonna
bang.
take that shit like
Damn.
that?
what happened? JC got a gig at Viacom.
Damn.
What? Next morning, dead. I'm gone.
Is there
What
beef
hap-
on set?
What happened? JC got a Hollywood director job. Dead.
Oh my God.
Oh, all right. Well, whatever.
Damn.
Okay. Well, so yay, nay, Logan Paul dick for that video.
I
Yay.
It's
Yay or
hard.
nay? Make a choice. Yeah, your executive decision on
All
it.
together, okay.
All
hold on.
together,
Wait,
yeah.
Can
Put
you
it
go
on the
first?
facts.
I gotta
What's
think
the
about
decision
it.
again?
Yay or nay?
Yay or nay? Whether
he's a
Logan
dick.
Paul's
I
a
mean-
dick for putting it out. You said yay already,
Yeah.
so yeah, we know how you feel.
I didn't see
Nay.
You know how I
I didn't
feel.
see the video. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You have to
Like,
watch
Like, they
it.
took it
but-
out.
I gotta
Yeah.
see the video.
Yeah,
He
okay.
earned 80,000 new subscribers after that video.
Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing
Maybe
that
he
he
could be
might
like
have.
a new news person.
You know what? Yay, because he brought awareness. You did not know about a suicide
That's
forest.
true.
and
Well,
fucking-
nay that he's a
Nay,
dick.
nay.
Nay that he's a dick. Like
Oh.
he's not
Yeah,
a dick.
Nay,
He's not a
he
dick.
is
Right.
a dick.
No,
but-
yay,
No,
he
yay.
is a dick.
Oh.
It's
Nay,
so simple. Yeah.
I gotta see
Yay,
the
yay, yo, no, yay, no, fuck.
Yo,
so
yo,
many
yo,
options. It's too.
Jesus. Hato, Bodo, Yellow,
Don't
Nay.
worry about being politically correct.
Lock up.
I say nay. I think Logan Paul did a.
Capo.
Shut the fuck up. I think he did a great thing. Not a great thing, but brought awareness to it.
Yes.
And he got some publicity. And also he did a apology video because they always do apology.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
sure,
know about
why
that.
not?
I agree on that, but I still think, he is kind of a dick for doing all that extra shit with the video. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
What?
Okay.
See, what's the extra shit?
The editing and the thumbnail and all that.
It wasn't
bullshit.
too
But you
much
gotta say
editing.
that his intention
I have to see
wasn't.
the video.
Look,
I
his
have to see the video.
Cause,
look.
okay.
The beginning of the video it literally starts
Okay.
like this.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you guys gotta buckle the fuck up because I'm about to break YouTube history.
Oh.
How the fuck are you gonna start a
He-
video
he
like
did it
that?
from the beginning for publicity.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
So yeah, he is a dick, bro.
Well, his main point he says was to do some spooky haunted forest type of thing.
He knew what was
He
going
used
on
a
there,
dead
'cause he did the
suicide
research.
guy.
I heard about that forest.
Yeah,
and the
like-
people like he said, they camp out for days thinking about if they're gonna kill themselves or not, which is crazy.
Well,
He didn't even get a chance to put down the tent. They stumbled upon like
Well, you know what's crazy about
crazy.
you know how they say all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, easy.
Like we were
That's true.
talking, I was
Yeah.
talking about this with my little
That's
cousin,
The
true.
real easy.
and
don't from there.
she said, oh, then my mom was in town from New York, and she was like, "Who's Logan Paul?" And I said, "Oh my God,
She knows about it.
another person who
Yeah.
knows the name
Yeah.
Logan Paul."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he got 80,000 new subscribers.
Yeah.
That's what he
after
said
that
his
video.
mission was.
He's taking things up to another level now. You know, like it's
Who was he before that though? Like,
a YouTuber. He's pretty popular.
so
Like,
look,
he did like
made-
daily
there,
vlogs.
Good publicity, bad publicity, just like you said.
Yeah.
Just
I
shot him
think
up.
I think he's funny. He's done
Either
videos
way
with
you
The
say
Rock.
his
Just-
name.
He can
It
deal
went
with
up
all
to-
the damage control and all that shit from there on. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I think
saying?
so too.
If he
I
does
think
that, he's gonna be good.
he's I think he's cool when it comes to.
But
how
just
he
look at his
handled it.
apology.
I don't care about all those apologies are fake anyways.
Yeah, all of them.
Every
Every single
fucking
one.
single
Yeah.
one of them,
Yeah.
except for Louis, who said, "Hey,
Trash.
yeah, I
Yeah,
showed
exactly.
my
And
dick."
I respect the shit out of
Yeah.
Yeah,
that shit. Like,
for
fuck.
real. I never.
Keep it gangster.
Yeah, I showed
I
my
asked
dick,
him.
but I asked him
Yeah,
first,
fuck
for
it,
real.
man. Like, shit.
But listen,
It is what it
Logan Paul. I think we have a lot of other more important things, and he brought awareness to the whole thing. He's not a bad guy just because he brought something that's uncomfortable. We should be talking about suicide. Whenever people talk about anything that's uncomfortable, suicide,
off
retarded
that
people,
topic.
Depression.
anything that
Any
like if
mental
you
illness,
say it,
yeah.
like. So what does that mean? That people who have mental retardation don't exist in your world? Like why not
Right.
bring it to the forefront in a
We know
Discuss
in
it.
an awareness type of
Discuss
way
it.
that to show that they exist.
Yeah.
You know, they want to feel like they fucking exist too. What the fuck? You know the retards and all the people and
Please.
you know what I mean?
We know a few, right?
I got you. I
Oh,
got
yeah,
you.
we know a
but,
few.
this
So
is
one
know
of
a
us
few.
Nah,
will.
but I understand it. Like somewhere in their mind, they must think like, "Damn, I'm tired of everybody. Every time they see me feeling pity for me, opening doors,
Exactly.
doing this, I could do it my
Exactly.
damn self."
Exactly.
Because I would
Yeah.
be like that.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, man, you know what? If you keep fucking feeding me this shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna be,
Yeah.
Treat
I'm
me
not
like
gonna
I'm
be
the
self-reliant.
same,
You know what
And,
I'm saying?
and non-existent, you know.
Yeah,
If I walk
exactly.
into the room, I'm like, I don't want people to judge me on my big dick syndrome. Like, hey, I
Right.
exist, guys.
Yeah.
You know, come on. You know, it's a disability.
It's a self-diagnosis.
Yeah.
Well,
It's really bad. It's really bad.
I checked it on WebMD. Web my dick. Yeah, but you have to acknowledge these people, all type of people.
It's not
you know,
necessary acknowledging them. Just treat everyone the same.
Yeah.
Like everyone has to be all like, oh, special this, special that. But
Yeah, fuck all that.
you know,
Yeah, you know. So
If you can't take criticism,
Suicide is
man, then
real.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
A lot of people
seek
can't.
help if you feel some type of way.
Yeah. I'm
That's
committing,
the best thing to do.
career suicide with every podcast. I'm sure.
Little by little.
Yeah. If I ever make it somehow, some of this might come back up. They would be like, man, he hangs out with homophobic bone thug motherfuckers.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck,
for
man.
real.
I kick with everybody. To me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with him, man, because he's good
he's
people. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person because you're Bobby Light.
No, chill. I gotta edit.
no?
Teacher, no, we don't talk about teachers on the podcast.
Yeah. Sorry.
And we don't know. He never expressed it.
I'm talking about Saint.
That's true too.
But yeah, I get what you mean.
That's true. You know?
You're assuming. Imagine he has a wife and kid.
But
You're totally assuming. This guy never comes in like, hi guys, I'm gay. I'm your teacher. Like,
let's say he
why
was.
are you
Let's say he
assuming?
was.
No.
It doesn't make him a bad person for being like that.
No, he's
you
the
know what I'm
man.
saying?
He's the
No
man.
one said.
Bobby Lights is a fucking dick. You know what I'm saying, dog? He's a fucking.
Who?
Bobby Lights is from.
Stop saying that word.
No nonsense.
I said I'm gonna call him from now because I don't like him.
Here we go. Another career suicide.
Yo, they gonna love me for shit like this later, dog.
I feel
Oh
you.
boy.
Like,
Dirty Day
sometimes-
Gang.
Sometimes I
I
gotta
don't see
watch
that
how I
shit.
talk because I be saying it so raw
I
like
never
that.
care.
But it doesn't mean I'm calling you a faggot.
Yeah.
But I am.
Yeah.
But
I'm
it's
being
not a bad
disrespectful to
thing,
him.
bro.
I'm
Like
being
you
disrespectful
a
to him because he was being
but
disrespectful to Trina.
It's
You know what I'm
unfiltered.
saying?
Yeah.
It's very unfiltered.
It's unfiltered.
I'm sorry, though, like-
We should just call it the No Filter Podcast.
Oh, I'm still there.
Yeah. Damage control right now.
Yeah, you think that
control.
little I'm sorry?
You're gonna put that long ass
You think that's gonna help
technical
anything?
difficulties.
Good people understand me.
Yeah, no doubt, no
yeah.
doubt. Yeah. It's all unfiltered and it's all therapeutic and it's real. Can you imagine? Oh, I had my first hater yesterday.
Your
Oh,
first
no
time.
way.
You've been
No
at
way.
haters,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, well,
They
I
just
have
don't
to-
tell you. They just don't tell you.
Exactly.
Bro.
Cheers to
you've been
that.
at
So
which is the
haters,
one that you know?
exactly.
They don't have the balls enough to say they're.
Exactly. Word.
Actually, I
And
never
may it
had
keep
someone
that way.
in my life ever come to me and be like, I don't fucking like you. I don't want to fuck with you. Or if like I'm fucking with them, they're like, oh no, we're not friends.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never had someone like I've done it to people, but I never
Maybe
had
in like
someone
third
do it
grade,
to me.
maybe.
I mean, I respect
Yeah, I did
that
to him.
though.
I'm like, I don't like you. I don't want to
like
talk to you.
you.
Can
I
you
don't
not
fuck
say
with
hi
you.
to me? Thank
We
you.
don't
Bye.
vibe.
Let's
You
go.
know?
Bye. Okay.
Don't be friendly with me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I always throw out feelers. I threw out a feeler yesterday
You know what?
to somebody to
Yeah.
see where his head was at, and he tries to act all high and mighty, but
Mm-hmm.
when he's a pipsqueak, so nothing he does would ever offend me because
Right.
he's literally a
Nothing.
pipsqueak,
Nothing.
Basically.
trust fund baby who acts like thinks he's cool, but in reality, he doesn't have shit, and he can never fuck
So
with me,
how'd you
not even
find
on
out
my
he was
worst
a
day.
hater?
Well,
Yeah.
I just sent, hey, what's up, man? It's something I did for the comedy special with
Okay.
Kyle Grooms
Okay.
and somebody. I don't want to mention the douchebag's name,
Yeah,
but
yeah, of course not.
I was so nice to him, and I just texted him, maybe we could work something out. Anyways, hey, happy holidays. I hope you had a good holiday. No response. I requested him on IG. He liked one of my pictures that me and Kyle are on. Didn't accept my request, so I just canceled it.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's
So
like some petty.
You
shit.
canceled
very
it, though,
petty,
dude?
very
Hey, we
yeah. I
back in
canceled it.
third grade,
because he
y'all.
liked my picture that I
Yeah.
tagged him in. I
So you're
found
trying
it.
to, yeah. I
So
got you.
and then I requested it and nothing. He liked the picture and didn't accept me. All right, fuck you, you little pipsqueak.
I'm gonna
midget
have to go
motherfucker.
back and do some research on this picture.
Listen.
I feel you,
I was being so nice. I made myself so easy to like, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
a group of
I believe
don't
you
know.
too because I didn't even get a happy holidays from Dean. So
well, I see you all the time. So it's
I
like,
get that message.
you're part of my
Yeah,
holiday.
yeah.
Jesus.
All love.
But anyways, that dude's a pipsqueak and fuck him, and I'm still gonna see him. And when he sees me, he's gonna act like
And you're
whatever,
gonna be like,
and I'm
no.
just gonna just give him the cold shoulder. Fuck him.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It
That's
doesn't
what I'm
matter.
saying.
It's all good. Now I know. It's all good.
Yeah,
So it's
as
better
long
like
as
that.
you knew.
But anyways, I posted those pics that I did a photo shoot that JC and me killed, and I did a
What
little
show?
BTS video yesterday. So somebody went through the trouble of making a fake page just to
No.
comment on my shit
way.
and
No
said,
way.
yo, and they tagged somebody and they said, look at this fucking clown trying to stunt like Joel Santana, right?
No.
Damn. Is
And
that
then
why
I-
you put the hashtag?
What hashtag?
Damn, I wanted to click on her profile.
Oh, this is a screenshot because they deleted the profile already. But
what the hell?
yeah, exactly. So
You know how much time you have to create a fake IG, then delete it?
Right.
It's like all your hard work just for that one
I'm
comment.
too lazy for that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking type it in with my name.
Yeah, hey,
bro.
fuck off.
I'll be like,
exactly.
hey, fuck you.
Right.
Yo, it's what like Drake said. Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
No,
fingers.
for
That's that new shit. That's that new shit.
That is
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
true.
for real.
That is
Hell no.
so true.
So whatever. It actually made me laugh. I was like, hi. I responded. I said, hey, go fuck yourself. Fake
Fight me,
page.
bitch.
Yeah. I think I know who it is, but
just like it, bro.
it doesn't.
Just be like,
yeah, I did like it.
hey, go fuck yourself, but have a nice day.
And put the laughing faces.
I think I know exactly who it is, but it's all good. It really made me feel like
Say his name.
like
Okay.
official. No,
Yeah,
his.
you're doing
no,
something
not
right.
his.
You're doing
Don't-
something
Say
right.
her name.
Oh, don't do it.
I don't know. I thought
don't
if
do
it
it.
was
You should feel
no.
flattered, dog.
Bro,
I do.
You
I
should
do.
feel
Somebody
made
if you ain't got no
page
haters, you ain't
to make that
popping.
comment.
But
That's
no,
right.
for real though, I thought it would be a guy because usually if it's like a fake page, they
Oh, was it
do
a
the
guy? Was it a girl?
It was a
opposite
girl.
gender, I guess.
I think it's good.
Right?
Yeah. I would think so, but I would assume that most guys who would go through the trouble of doing that would like just say it, just be like, hey, or
Yeah,
not
some
like
hoe-
it, not
yeah.
like it. Even though I know the shit was wrong.
We ain't going through that trouble, man. That's some
That's
hoe
so
ass shit.
petty.
Yeah.
That's some hoe shit.
Could this person first
No,
name
it's
start with
some
a
pussy
Z?
shit.
Z. Oh no.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
If you know, you
I
know.
was like, please, do I
Inside
know
joke.
someone
That's
with a
a
Z?
professor that I had a problem with. It's okay.
Okay.
No professors. man. I got in trouble for bringing no professors.
Yeah. All right. So let's wrap this up. We already killed an hour. I want to try to get these podcasts a little more controlled, and I think we did a great job with the talking points today.
For sure.
Great.
Yeah.
We didn't go too off topic.
No, we didn't. It was great. Great show for the first new year. It's gonna be a great year. I already feel it.
It's our year. 2018 is our year.
Well, let's not say that cliche shit
Yeah,
anymore.
come
Let's
on,
just continue.
Well, it's our year.
New year,
New me. Yeah, it's like,
Nah, it's our year.
I saw a meme that said, was it you who posted it, Ruthie? Who said, I already.
Just
I
by
already
that
fucked
laugh,
up.
yes.
Bro.
It says January is the
said-
first free trial month.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I
saw
put-
that. I died.
I fucked up already. 2019, my year for sure.
Oh yeah. No, I saw something that says January
It should be like a
first
free
month free.
trial,
Yeah.
Wait, which one? What did it say?
It said January is like should be a first free trial month because I already fucked up. So
Yeah.
February.
That's so
February.
2018.
February's my birthday,
That's
so
right.
let's go.
January's
Oh,
the
shit.
transition period.
We're gonna do something.
January we're transiting, right? For real.
For sure. All right, that's what's up. All right, so plugs. Do we got anything going on, Ruthie?
What we got going on?
I got
Nothing.
I'm gonna be shooting a
Something.
lot more. I'm gonna be promoting the company Reality Dreamers a lot more.
For sure.
I already got a few gigs. I sent Grant, my new friend, I guess, to a gig today, a last minute clutch gig. Yeah, I met him at the rap party / weed fog party.
You met him in
and it was
Kane,
good.
bro.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm sorry, Grant, if you're listening. I have a bad memory, but you're cool. Give me my money at the end of the night. But if you need photography, wedding, engagement videos, anything like that, we got you. Just hit me up on at Latino Tarantino on IG and Facebook. Danny boy, where you at? That was a great start.
Yeah.
Let me say, sorry,
Danny
Danny.
Boy,
Are
Danny
you
Boy
on
Radio.
Haido?
I'm on. Yes, that new drug. Haido. Danny Boy Radio. There's some underscores in between those letters.
Okay,
Or
so
words.
just say it.
Danny_boy_radio.
Okay.
Boy B.O.I.
What you got going on? The Film Somnia
There you go.
still
Thank
popping?
you.
or
So
what?
sound is still popping. Yeah, we doing our thing. But I wanna bring up a project. Me and Chico doing. I'm gonna let Chico take it.
Yeah, we're gonna work on a documentary over here
For
about
sure.
the local talent scene in Miami and how hard it is to put yourself on.
Okay.
Since you got to be the producer, the engineer, the marketer,
financier,
financier,
the
everything.
talent,
Exactly.
the villain. You gotta be everybody. In
And
this
it's that
industry.
thing that nobody want to help each other out. Everybody step out on their toes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no unity.
It's gonna
Nobody's like,
change.
we should work together and make this happen.
Right.
I heard a great quote the other day. It's not about who you know; it's about who wants to know you. Like it's no longer about who you know. That's of course that's part of it, but now it's about who wants to know you.
But it's been
and you have to work
like
to that
the
point.
Beginning, you know? But like, I guess back in the day, people used to take more chances, but now it's like, how many followers do you got?
Yeah.
Do people go to your shows when you go? How many people show up?
And just the quality of work. Just
the
quality of work. Matter of fact, I got a gig off of our picture, the Audrey Hepburn shit. You know what I mean? They're like. Yeah, they want to do a theme wedding about like a Great Gatsby, and I was like something like this, and I showed them. Yeah, they were like, yeah, hell yeah.
Nice.
JC, JC's part of the team, Reality Dreamers. You want some dope photos? He's working with a nice little full frame Sony camera, so he's actually on point now. I actually think he's ready for a wedding, so I'm gonna.
So off topic, but he looks like that guy from like Where's Wally? If he just wears that shirt.
Where's Wally?
I don't know how I feel about JC without the beard.
That was Waldo.
Right? I was like,
yeah, I thought you were gonna say
where's Waldo?
Oh, where in the world is Carmen San
like
Diego?
I said, where's Wally, bro? But what I meant was, where's Waldo? What's wrong with my English today? Like
Ruthie sober.
Blacko and like Wally.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the movie and then I was thinking about the guy and I just got confused. Guys, English is not my first language.
Oh well.
I said language.
Oh no.
Well, I would have considered Bodak English, but
yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. It was a great podcast. Thank y'all for coming and thank y'all for listening.
Peace out.
2018. I hope y'all have a blessed year and